Hello and welcome back. This is MC1 Gamer back from the dead, and just gonna share with you a little bit of what I've got going on with my hobby time. So I have a few things that I've been working on here and there while I've been kind of semi offline. Finally got my PC built up, and I should be able to start kicking out some content once I get some games in. But I have the webcam and the microphone all tested and ready to roll. But just to give you an update of what kind of stuff I've been working on in the interim between the end of the world in 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy and the resurgence, which will hopefully happen sometime later this year, maybe around July. Hopefully it won't get pushed to August when 9th edition comes out and when the skirmish game is rumored to come out. So I've been working on a couple of different things. And again, it's not going to replace Warhammer Fantasy, but I've really gotten a lot into historical type games. So this is Saga. I have some archers that I've been building up. This is my Vikings. Mentioned this before. Just starting to work on after priming some of my Vikings, my mashed up berserkers, and I came up with a little bit of a system so I can recycle these lids from all the water bottles that we go through. So I've been just getting the two-sided tape, attached to the bottle there, and I could switch it around, and then I use this to manipulate while I paint, which really makes things much easier. So this is what I'm just trying to finish up these archers. One thing, if you guys are doing, if you're getting the Bondi box, or I forget which box it is, that has the archers for Saga, if you're getting Vikings and you want to make some archers, there's 8 archer sets in the box. In other words, the bows and arrows and whatnot. And you need 12 to make up a unit of levy. So just consider that. I'm starting to just kind of find some alternatives. I was going to use the men at arms for the extra 4, but they're just completely wrong in scale. The bows are twice as thick. Really doesn't work out too well. But that's that's something just to be considered. You don't want to you might want to have a plan. Maybe 2 people go in on the boxes together, and if one or maybe just borrow from somebody else, or if you have another war band, you can salvage 4 more bows of similar scale. So working on that. These guys are really early stage. I'm hoping to get these to a tabletop ready for an event that might be coming up with the group, the club. That meets on most Monday nights, and they're looking to go in and do it like a tournament in the local area in North Jersey. So that's the Saga stuff. Then I have this down here. This is my World War II stuff, and it's mostly still in the boxes. So I've been looking to build up stuff that from 15 mil to 28. So this top box is the 15 mil stuff. I'll get to that in a second. This is for the battle group system. And then I have what is my work in progress for bolt action. So I got into bolt action and got my Hellcat magnetized and ready for me to start playing with. Let's see. It's got the underside. It's got the metal so that I can actually magnetize it to one of these trays. Still trying to figure out the permanent system that I'm going to use. What I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get some piece that this sticks to and then either permanently put it to the bottom of one of these trays, or maybe magnetize it so that it I can move it around. I like having I like modular. I like having things with options. And you can see again here are those caps like I showed you before with the Saga miniatures for my American Airborne, and I could just take that lid that I used so I can manipulate it while painting, and I can just replace it with one of the Airborne that I'm using that's again fairly early stage in terms of painting, and put it on the top of that so that I can play with it, manipulate it very easily while I'm painting. And what you probably can see, so here's just a look of some of the stages I'm in with some of those. I've got my airborne howitzer, the light mortar, machine gun crew. Here's a couple of extra guys that I have from the Rangers set that I'm mashing up, which I really like that they're all plastic. Those are all the airborne guys. our metal. So I got roughly about 1,000 points here. So working on that. And I think this should be ready, at least field for a battle, and look, at least reasonably well, painted enough that it actually won't look horrible on the battlefield, and it's not just all, primed or gray. So there's the bolt action. So I've got that, and what's nice is that these sets are not huge sets like in Warhammer 8th Edition with monstrous blocks. Big departure from my vampire counts, which is a tremendous number of models, even by Warhammer standards. Here's what I got. I'm working on now with the battle group system. These are 15 mil, so some of these are Flames of War stuff. And look, Flames of War, good game. I just not my cup of tea. I like the battle group system. So if you're not familiar, we're talking about Battle Group Kursk, Battle Group Overlord. They just released Battle Group Blitzkrieg, which is very early war. Poland and I guess France, but this is these models are a mixture between Plastic Soldier Company. There's a couple Plastic Soldier Company stuff in here. This is Flames. These are Flames. We've got a bunch of alternate turrets with different types of different types of cannons and gun sizes, and all of these these are all primed, and then I've got the brown olive paint on top of that, and I haven't gone any further, but these are all magnetized for the turrets, magnetized in the bottom so that I can make just a raised length of just maybe a piece of plastic or foam or something, and I could put that on here, and then these will all stick to those. So I've got some M10 Wolverines. I've got a whole bunch of Shermans, different types of Shermans. These trucks, very important in Battle Group, especially for larger games. These are for resupply, and again, the game is much more historically accurate with Battle Group. Battle Group system, which is made by Iron Fist Publishing, based out of the UK. It could be made in 15 mil or 20 mil, which is, I think, far superior. But people just don't play a lot of 20 mil. But I think it looks better. It's the best marriage between the 28 mil size, which is basically what 40K size is, and fantasy, and the 15 mil that you see with like Flames of War, for example. 20 mil, which I wish I'd played, but again, I don't know anybody who plays at that size. Is just, I think it's a really nice. You get a lot of great detail. You can play decent sized games. You're not playing just a squad or platoon based game, which is what Bolt of Action is. You'll play, again, company size games, maybe even battalion size games. But this 15 mil is great. I've ordered up some terrain pieces. I'm making a whole bunch of terrain pieces, and I've got a great new mat from Cigar Box that I'm going to go and put down. So I'm hoping to actually showcase this if I can get it all done in time at NJ.com, NJ Con, and then we'll see from there. So hope you like it, guys, and tune in for more. And we will get some updates and hopefully some battle reports coming up soon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great day.